That first night was a blur. A whiskey and sleeping pill induced stupor which allowed me to erase the flight from Honolulu to San Francisco from my memory. As far as I'm concerned, it didn't happen. I remember groggily stumbling into the international terminal at SFO, finding an outlet to plug in my phone, and then curling into a ball on the hard floor and sleeping 2 more hours till the haze gave way to the bright morning light. 7-hour layover behind me, the plane takes off for the next leg of my journey. The housing developments of suburban San Francisco fall behind as I cross that ribbon of sand marking the beginning of the Pacific Ocean. The plane banks left, and we're off to Tahiti. On board the big Boeing Dreamliner, I'm transported into a weird netherworld. We're all wearing masks, everyone wipes down their areas as they sit, but we take off our masks as we're served full meals along with complimentary Stella beer. The movies don't excite me much, so I stare out the window at the clouds and the sea until they automatically dim the windows until you can't see outside anymore. I settle into watching old Bill Murray movies, and 8 hours later, I'm in Tahiti. 3 weeks ago when Mariah and I were here, we stayed at a nice little motel across the street from the airport. We had carry-ons, and it was easy. We just walked across the street up the hill, and there we were. This time around, I had over 200 pounds of luggage with me, so I had to take a taxi. Crossing the street in Tahiti apparently costs you $22. Fortunately, this morning, it only cost me $18 to get back the other way. I got to the airport early. My bags were all checked in, and I was ready for the last leg of my journey. I always get nervous with regulations, checked baggage, timing, and all the little things that can go wrong. But once I'm through security, then I can finally relax, and I've made it. I walk out on the sunny tarmac and board the turboprop to Raiatea. It's a glorious morning as the plane takes off over the reef. I look down at Monologue through the clouds and remember sailing there with my brothers years ago. I start dreaming of cruising yet to come. Mariah and I changed our offer to another dream yacht's Katana 41 named Tchaikovsky after finding out that Albinoni had suffered major structural damage 6 years ago. Tchaikovsky is out on charter, and I won't be able to inspect her for another 6 days, but we were worried about getting into the country with COVID spiking in the US and Europe, so I've come early. I booked a bungalow between the airport and the charter base until Tchaikovsky gets back. The bungalows are behind a mechanic shop that also rents cars and mopeds. It's comfortable enough and is a few Ks from everywhere I need to go and has good enough Wi-Fi to upload this video. The rain's supposed to let up tomorrow. I think the plan will be to rent a moped and go exploring. I'll keep you posted.